Jason ain't no lightweight. He's not like the others who have dropped by the compound like Aaron or the sheriff or Nancy or Richard. You know, those who were just curious as to what was going on up there, or those who have just come by to even set a spell. This is Jason Franklin, the one and the only son to Hunter and Victoria Franklin, also known as the evil government. And only the highest can handle a visitor like Jason. Someone with a profile like this, it hit different, right? So the highest has to handle Jason a little bit more differently than he does everyone else. And I'm betting that the highest is going to be shocked and surprised to learn that Jason actually wants to stay. He wants to be on the compound. And little does he know that they have a whole lot in common and they don't even know it. And things are pretty mild right now. Ain't much happening in the compound yard, y'all. It's kind of quiet, you know, easygoing. And I'm going to attribute 99.99% of this to the intermixing, the crossover, the intertwining of the oval. And this is just the beginning. And we all know that this is leading up to a more dramatic season for both series. And it makes a lot of sense, right? And I'm very interested in knowing exactly what the highest and Jason's going to be talking about on this next episode, right? They're going to be chopping it up like they're old friends. And I know this because one thing that they do have in common is the hatred for his parents. They can't stand him, and hence enters the drama. There are so many storylines that can come out of this train wreck of a union between the highest and Jason. Y'all, the highest is gonna invite Jason to stay there, right there on the compound, and join them. But he just don't know how crazy Jason really is. Hell, Jason crazier than him. See, most people would have a problem with following along to get along, you know, aka Aaron. And also, we can't forget about Lacey, because Lacey, she's been bucking for a minute now, ever since she found out that Ruth sold them out, but not Jason. Jason is with the shits, okay? He welcomes all of it. Okay, so let's go back. What was actually happening on Ruthless right before they found Jason in the woods like a little sick puppy dog? I know there was ritual night, right? Some of the men were due to pick a wife, and George and his crew were looking to rob the highest. And Elder Mother had plans on getting some of the older men to have their way with Lacey, with her sick self. So where does Jason fit in all of this? Oh, we can't forget about Barry, wherever he is. But we ain't even going to worry about Barry because nobody knows where he is. So until his disappearing act makes sense, then we're just going to leave him where he's at. I mean, even though the highest said that they killed him, you know, I don't know. That was kind of weird. It's still kind of weird because it's a lot going on with Barry that no one can put their finger on, and none of it makes sense. So we'll talk about it when we need to talk about it. And Jason is still yet to see Ruth, so we're looking to get his reaction there. And another thing to point out is Ruth and the highest will be taking a little field trip to the White House. And we can also look forward to Hunter's reaction to seeing Ruth as well. And it's going to be amazing, just amazing. So there's a lot to unpack on Ruthless and the Oval. And Jason is right dead smack in the middle of it all. Everything's about to heat up, and I can already only imagine the evil that lies ahead. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You know I'd appreciate it. And if you're a fan of Tyler Perry's The Oval, go ahead and sub to this channel for more videos just like this one. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, you guys, and I'm going to see you on the next one.